Okay, today, guys, we're going to be talking about multimodal text. So your objective today is you will be able to recognize characteristics of multimodal text. That's a hard word to say. So multimodal text is when we communicate. We use different processes called modes. Examples of modes are reading, writing, listening, speaking, and viewing. So when we use more than one of these modes at a time, it is called multimodal. So for instance, reading, when we have pictures, reading and pictures together are multimodal. Viewing and listening is multimodal. Right now, this is a multimodal text. You are viewing this text and listening to me speak. And then speaking and listening. So for instance, when you watch a movie, someone may be speaking and you're listening. So that is multimodal. Okay, and so I'm going to just show you real quick about how all of our texts are pretty much multimodal texts. And so I'm going to use what we've been looking at all week at home in the Arctic with the polar bears. So let's talk about how this is multimodal. Of course, there's the reading, but there's also pictures. So that makes it multimodal. Also in here, which I think is really cool, it gives you all these additional graphics in here, which helps make it multimodal. And then over here, it also gives you a hyperlink or a web link to be able to go get more information, which makes it additional. If you go there, it makes it digital. So this is a very good example of how you use multimodal. So that's how you do with reading and viewing, or reading and pictures, I should say. Viewing and listening is just by listening to this video and viewing what I'm doing, then that's a multimodal text. So those are lots of different examples of how different texts in this can be used to be able to communicate different ways. So I want you to view the other video that I've attached here. It gives you a little more insight. And then for your assignment, I want you to find 2 things in your house that you think are multimodal. And then you're going to, in the assignment, it's actually a discussion page. Your assignment is to go to the discussion module, and you're going to put in there your 2 examples that you found. Just type it in there. You're not going to video yourself or anything. You're just going to type it in there. What are your 2 examples and what makes them multimodal? Do they have a combination of reading and writing? Do they have a combination of listening and speaking, or reading and listening, or reading and viewing? So this is the assignment for today's lesson, is just find those 2 forms of multimodal text and then discuss them in the discussion page. So, and then also before you do that, go ahead and view that other video that I have attached. So today, you will be able to recognize characteristics of multimodal text by finding 2 of them in your house, 2 different examples, and then going to the discussion page and talking about those 2 examples and why and what makes them multimodal. Thanks, guys. I hope you're having a good week. Take care.